If we were going to move this program off of campus into a building that wasn't part of our campus community, we needed to make sure that we had a building that was reasonably close. We needed to have a building that would provide us with a maximum amount of square footage. And so really the Stone and Thomas building was just sitting there waiting for us to occupy it. And I like to tell people, if you look at the building above the canopy over the front doors, on each corner right above the canopy there are stone corbels, and the date 1902 is on those corbels. Well, interestingly, the art program at what was then Marshall College was started in 1902. It took about a year and a half of programming and designing the space. So our architects, local architects at Tucker Architects, they started working with our faculty, and it took them about 18 months to come up with the final design of that space. The actual construction took about 16, 17 months to take that very raw space and turn it into this incredible facility. The students loved the facility. From the day they stepped foot in it, they took ownership. When we took on this project, we knew that we needed to pay some tribute to the legacy of the building that it has in the community, the Anderson Newcomb store and the building. And so what we did was we collected various artifacts that were actually in the archives at Marshall University, and then also family members gave us certain things. I've seen this before it got started, and now you see it as it is now. The transformation is just totally remarkable. Right, this is a chimney, a brick chimney that runs the full height of the building. It starts in the basement, comes all the way to the 6th floor. When we discovered that the brick chimney was there, we decided to leave it exposed. This and the floors really are the only original surfaces in the building that are still exposed today. What they did was we engineered 65 tons of steel into the building just to hold the building together, to tie all those floors together. So had to tear out the basement floor, put in a whole new foundation of footings, and then they built these steel structures from the basement all the way to the 6th floor. So what the university, its commitment was, first of all, to take a building that was 110 years old at the time and make sure that it would last for at least another 100 years. And then the next commitment was to reconfigure that building in such a way that we could move a very strong and vibrant academic program into the building with the idea of future growth. And it was an incredible privilege for me to be a part of that process. You don't very often in a career in higher education ever get to build anything like that. To be able to take something that was already there and turn it into something that's very different, but that continues that incredible legacy, was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I got to be a part of that. And, that's priceless for me.